we get all the cars there. Don't gas until I tell you. So we get everybody top on the tank. Do we have everybody? All right, Ryan, get him down and ready. Get him. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We'll give Ryan 1 second here. Okay, everybody's ready. Go ahead and gas them all up. Gas them all up. Gas them all up. Get them up. Get them up. I'm waiting on one. Okay, okay. Down and quiet. Roll the front one. Roll the first one. Very good. Okay, we're on a 15-minute race. Top two get to move into the big show. We'll let them do a couple laps here as usual. Get them going. We'll let them go a couple laps here. We need a marshal at the end of the double-double. Might need two marshals by the looks of it. Very good. Okay. We're a minute and a half in. 13:30 to go. I'm just waiting for our number one driver to hit the loop here. I think I see him working his way here. Okay, as it stands right now, we have Morrow, Steven, Eric, and Chewy. Then we have Dave, Guy, and Roger. That's your running order. 2 minutes in, 13 to go. See if I can get a line on our top guys here. I see Steven. There we go. We got Morrow and Steven. Morrow's going through the back crap chute. Steven not too far behind him. Looks like you're about 3 seconds back there, Steven. Working their way up into the Hoover Dam over the Penn and Teller. That's your number one driver, Morrow. Steven just coming through the Penn and Teller double in the north end. That's your number two. Chewy is your number three. Not sure where he is at this moment. There's your number one with the blue body, orange undercarriage on the body, I guess you call it. Yellow tire, black wing, coming through the Hot Sevens hairpin, back onto the straight stretch. That's your number one. You guys are 3 minutes in with 12 minutes to go. Just went through the Penn and Teller double in the north end. Working his way down, about to transition the 5-car draw. That's your number one driver. And we got a little out of trouble there, and that opened it up for Steven D. Placido. Just took over the number one. Both of them going into the backside crapshoot. Double-double. Working their way into the Hot Sevens hairpin, coming around onto the backstretch. Steven in one, Morrow in two, up into the Hoover Dam. Transitioning down into the Penn and Teller. Morrow got hung up in the bales. It's going to give Steven a little bit of breathing room. Steven's working his way into the 5-car draw. That's your number one driver on the straight stretch here. Orange and yellow, yellow tire, yellow wing, driving in, looks like a fairly new Kyosho. Working his way through the Hot Sevens hairpin. Morrow now got a little bit, gained a little bit. He's just coming through the hairpin there. They got a straight stretch away from, or apart from one another. You guys are just about 10.5 minutes left, 4.5 minutes in. We got Steven working his way through the 5-card draw. And now we got Morrow working his way through the 5-card. Got in a little bit of trouble, needs a marshal. You're all clear there, Ryan. That gives Steven a little bit of breathing now. Steven's all the way over onto the north end Hoover Dam going into Penn and Teller. Morrow's now working his way on the back stretch. Steven working into the 3rd lane double. Probably a good 7-8 seconds, maybe more like 10. We'll see when he hits the loop. Eric in 3. Eric 20 seconds back. Dave in 4. 30 seconds back. Guy in 5. Chewy in 6. Roger in 7. We got Morrow. Is he coming through the loop here? No, that's Eric. That's our number 3 driver. Pardon me. Okay, I got Placido coming through the 5-card draw. We got cars upside down everywhere. 4 of them about to hit the loop here. Now Steven's in 1. Morrow's in 2. Eric's in 3. Dave McLean's in 4. Guy, Chewy, Roger. Morrow just hit the loop. You're 7.6 seconds back. You guys are just about 6 minutes in. You're 6 minutes in, guys. They're going to think about coming in for their fuel stops shortly anyways. 9 minutes left to go on this one. We'll get a line on Steven. Steven's on the 3rd lane double. Coming up into the 5-card draw. That's your number 1 driver with the yellow Kyosho, yellow tire, yellow wing. Coming down Waverly Road. Morrow now just took over the lead, right at the line, I think. I don't know where Morrow is. I'm all messed up here. Where's Morrow? Morrow's now in 1. Steven in 2. Eric in 3. David, Guy, Chewy, Roger. You guys are 6:40 in. Once they get up around the 7-minute mark, they'll be thinking about coming in for a fuel stop. Maybe 8 minutes, depending on their motor. Roll the double, please. Okay, we're all good there. Steven now in 1. Morrow in 2. 3, Eric. All 3 are within about 3 seconds of one another. They're all tight right now. Coming through the Hot 7 hairpin, all 3 of them there, I'm pretty sure. That's our leaders, 1, 2, and 3. By the looks of it, we got Steven, then I think we got Morrow and Eric, or Eric and Morrow. I can't tell by the dirt on the vehicles. That's your 1, 2, 3. All coming into the 5-card draw. Steven. Steven in 1. No, that was D.O.R.C. Where's 2? There's Morrow in 2. And Eric in 3. Okay, Eric's in the red and yellow. My apologies. That's your number 3 driver. He's only 2.4 seconds back of Morrow. Morrow 7.6 back of Steven. You guys are 8 minutes in. 8 minutes in. They might be thinking about coming in for a fuel stop. Steven's working his way through the 5-card draw. Not coming in for gas. He's going to go another run by the looks of it. We'll see what these guys do. Morrow comes in for fuel. Steve's got a nice little gap on him now. About 21 seconds ahead of them, Steve. You guys are 10 minutes in, 5 minutes to go. The tighter part of the race is Morrow and Eric, which are just, Eric just hit the line, and Morrow's just about to hit the line right now. 6 seconds difference between the 2 of those guys. Those are the close ones on the track right now. You got Eric on the backside Penn and Teller double, and you got Morrow now on the backside going into the Hoover Dam. Eric making his way down through. Through the 5-card draw. Morrow's catching up to him here a little bit, I'm pretty sure. He was 13 seconds behind the last time. Let's see what he's got this time. Oh no, not 13, but he did shave it down. 5.7. He's about 6.6 last time. Shaved about a second off, Morrow, between you and Eric. Steven, Eric, Morrow, David, Guy, Roger, Chewy. 11 minutes in, 4 minutes to go. We need a marshal. Thank you. Steven's working his way through the 5-card draw. On to Waverly Road. That's your number 1. I need a marshal on the front double. Marshal on the front double. We got Morrow coming through the 5-card draw. Eric just went down the straight stretch. Morrow, you're 4.3 behind Eric. Eric's going through the Hot 7's hairpin, and that's Morrow right behind him in the blue and yellow with the black wing yellow tires. That's your number 2 and 3. Only the top 2 bump. So if Steve takes it easy for the last 3 minutes of the race, he'll get himself in, and Eric and Morrow are still up in the air. They're very close. We got Eric going through the 5-card draw, and Morrow starting the 5-card draw right now. I'd say about a 4.5 second gap. Less than that, 3.1 second gap on those two. Eric's going through the Hot 7's hairpin, Morrow's right behind him. Down onto the back stretch. Up into the Hoover Dam. Number 2, number 3. Morrow had some problems. Eric got away clean. Eric's coming down in 3rd lane double, now working his way into the 5-card draw. You guys are 2:20 left, 2:20 left. We got Eric hitting the loop, turned to 33.094. Fastest lap in this race is Steven with a 30.894. You guys got 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go. Next race up, race number 4, Nitro Buggy A main. The guys that bump, I'll be giving them a few minutes if they need to change the receiver pack. We got a Buggy. That's unfortunate. We need to get him going. That's our number 1, I think. Steven just flamed out. Kajan is on the job here. We'll see if we can get him going. Morrow, you're still in 3. We'll see if we can get Steve going again. Steven's back on and going. We'll see what this is going to do. You guys got a minute and 20 left, a minute and 20. We'll see how this hashes out when they all hit the loop here. Right now it's Steven, Eric, and Morrow. Dave, Guy, Roger, Chewy. But that could very well change when these guys come around. By the looks of it, we got Morrow and Eric neck and neck. Now we got Morrow in 1, Eric in 2, Steven in 3.
Ryan.
Now we got Morrow. Morrow in the 7s. Eric in the 7s. Steven in number 3, right hot on them. All 3 going. Only 2 get to move forward. You guys got 41 seconds to figure it out. 1, 2, and 3 coming down the 3rd lane over the double. All 3 working into the 5-card draw. 30 seconds left on the clock. She's going to be a pressure cooker. Coming down Waverly Road. 1, 2, 3. Neck and neck over the crap chute down through the back. All working their way into the Hot 7's hairpin. Coming onto the back stretch. It looks now that we got Steven in 1. Morrow in 2. If these guys can get over the line, they've got the bump up positions. They don't need to battle. They can just make their way. Morrow was unfortunate, went into the bushes on the back. You heard the bell. Steven in 1, Morrow in 2. Both getting themselves the bump up positions. 1 and 2. Steve, you're done. Eric, you're done. Dave, you're done.